Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Cube 2. Let's continue. So we have a mysterious little dinging that's happening. I think it's in the next room. It might be a collectible. I guess it doesn't really matter if it was in that room. I've lost it now because the door's locked on me. So, okay. So we found rooms upon rooms upon rooms and it's getting a little ridiculous. It seems to me like I'm very possibly going to have to solve maybe as much as even 36 puzzles to get back to the main central room to then do as much as another 72 puzzles. Okay. So that's not right. So we've got to do something like that. And let's see if that works. Alright. So that gets me that high. And we have some more of these black changeable platforms. So let's see. I guess I don't have enough to do this in its totality. So let's get to this point and see what that does. Yeah, that knocked down those stairs. Okay. Maybe if I did that and then no, that won't work. Let me take a moment to look around because I obviously know one place how to do one thing. Is there, when that's powered up, that lets me get here. And these walls look like they might move too, but I bet they don't. I bet they're just artistically designed to look like that. Alright. And see, you won't just be able to let it hit you and it'll just clip right through you. So you won't be able to do that. Would I be able to get up to that area? Not really. Ah, this is easy. So we do this, and then we just push it that way. Okay, and that gets me over to this point. Which I don't get. Like, I can redo, and this is a point where the cursor on screen would be paramount and helpful. So those two are locked. Okay, so this one was just a one-time stand on it. It doesn't stop being powered. How am I supposed to tell the difference between that? Is it because it's blue? I guess that's it. So blue switches are permanent, yellow switches are temporary. We have learned something new, and I guess knowledge is power. This is a great point where I'd like to be able just to run. We saw a creepy statue in the last recording that looked like it was a robot or human mind, maybe in a statue body, or maybe just a robot body that thought it was more human than computer. More and more we're seeing outside sections of the game. Probably really wouldn't have changed the game much if there was no roof in most of these places.
I've not seen this technology before. I wonder what it does.
Fans? You've not seen fans before. Okay. And here we have, I'm just going to point it out here, an accidental swastika in the game. Yeah, that is a problem with lines and angles. You really would have had to look through every single pattern and think to yourself, is that something that can be construed? Right. So this fan will blow me up as high as that point, but not any higher. Whereas if I jump, it doesn't give me any forward propulsion or help me in any way otherwise. So unless there's a way I can change something about the fans, I'm kind of stuck here. A red piece here would not do anything. A green piece wouldn't really do anything. Is there possibly on some angle here? Like when I push forward, it tries really hard to push me down. When I jump, it does kind of feel like it hovers me over at that height. So is this just a simple jump? No. Am I pressing forward when I just need to tap A? This is feeling a lot like Magnetic Cage Closed, where there's just a lack of puzzle polish, or am I missing something? Green, left, right, red, left, right, blue, left, right. Yeah. Got nothing. Try it on the blue tarp. I don't even see anything up there. I can't get up that high. Is it because I'm jumping? I'm just gonna press forward and see. That seems really wonky. Feels like the game should be telling me what to do. Oh, it is press forward. So you have to just press forward, fall down, and then spin, and then get shot back up. Okay. Good to know. Alright, so I assume then this is just press forward, fall down, and then get shot back up again. Interesting. That is not what I was expecting at all. That is definitely asking something different from what I thought that experience was going to be like. In a weird way, I guess that means that this will be kind of easier to do puzzles like this. Let's see. I'm gonna just experiment with a wall and see if this green one gets blown. Yes, it does. So green one's not attached, the red one is attached, so the red one acts as a fine barrier. I could have also possibly just put the green one on where it was, and it may have just gotten blown onto that switch. The real question, I suppose, would be if I jumped off this edge or walked forward off this edge, would it possibly fling me all the way up and over into like some secret area? Because it feels like there should be a secret area. Do I want to do that right now? Nah, let's just forget it. I feel like I should learn some more first. And we're back to the ding ding ding. Which I assume that is there's a hidden object here indicator. But unless the hidden objects are hidden in the unreal assets of sand that are being placed here. Let's see. I don't know where they would be. I wouldn't mind a game where there were some extras that you could find just by looking at them. The Witness is a kind of great example of that, where you really just have to be able to look at something at a certain angle and you'll unlock a secret in a lot of times. Alright. Well, that won't work. So let's see what we're supposed to do. Sounds like there's a fan over there. Alright. And see, this is a case of, I'm pretty sure I saw somebody play the game to solve these. But yeah, we've also been taught how to do this, so there really shouldn't be any confusion on that part. Yeah. Unless I could fling myself on this edge and then jump up to that edge, I don't think I'm getting over there. This it can change while it's moving, so we just kind of have to do that. Nice. And heard either sand moving or skittering or something. Okay. So this is a little bit more complicated than I thought. I have to bring it all the way over here, then come over here, lock it in position, and pull it. And I have to be standing on the elevator. So a little puzzle platforming going on, whereas most of Cube 1 was not really about that at all. I would argue that these blades would probably do better if they had lateral lines instead of horizontal lines. It still looks kind of dark here. And then they have these fences over them just to, I guess, assure you that, you know, you won't be chopped into the blades and murdered. So that is that one. And that is an entire incredibly slow wall. And down here is just a way up. Alright. So I want something like this as quickly as possible. These are not getting blown. Alright, so let's... Alright. How can we do this? I want that up there, but I want a cube on it. So that probably won't work. How does that work? With a fan? It doesn't. I could switch to this, and then that blows it over here. Well, I'll be darned, that worked. So then am I pulling myself up and flying? Or am I bouncing myself up? Okay. Let's see how this works. That works perfectly. Of course, now we're trapped. Or perhaps not so trapped as it looked at first. Alright. Another puzzle solved. We can't climb, apparently. You've got these gloves on. You would think a basic idea is I can get my fingers on these alcoves and I could climb up higher. So I don't know. That would be a line of dialogue if I was the writer of this game that I would put in there, is to say, man, I just can't climb anymore. I'm so out of shape. This suit's too heavy. So this looks like this is just going to be a interact cube that actually I think is going to end up having us go back to the subsection, not the first area.
Emma, that cable is connected to a terminal. It seems to have sent some form of energy back to that reactor and unlocked the other doors in this room. I'm going to check it out and follow the other cables attached to the reactor. Let's see what's behind these doors.
Maybe you're onto something here, Millie. Report on any changes.
Yeah, in a lot of ways this feels like we have just also learned that the full shielded walls can be dismantled and turned off. Yeah, this feels like I'm probably turning on Skynet or something that would have been better off not turned on. Meanwhile, can I jump up high enough to get on top of that without falling off the edge? So jump here. Nope. I was trying to see if maybe there was some collectible on top of this. Still have not seen a single collectible. So this is telling me 3. 3 must be unlocked. So we can open this door. We started with that door that's now locked. We could go there. Is there another door? I don't know, let's just go this way. Probably does not matter the order you go in. And honestly, it seems like maybe these other sections will get more complicated, but not as big of a, not as many of them. Which is the right direction to start going, certainly. Lower a wall to block that, so that I can put that there and that didn't work. So jump over here and pull. There's something more to this. I guess in the end I don't need to do everything at once, I can lower this wall and then jump, hit this, see if that hits the wall fast enough. Yes, it does. That's all we needed. And now what? There's landing pads here, as if you could get up there, and I guess you will eventually. And alright, that doesn't really move me anywhere. Maybe I do just have enough angle to jump up that high? No. I feel like I solved something. If I could get to this point with the fan blowing and that not down, it feels like that would work. But how do I do that? Because I put this all the way down, I step on this, I go this way. Interesting. I'm not sure I was supposed to be able to do that. I might be able to jump on that cube at that point. We've kind of broken the system. Let's see if we can break the system a little bit more. Alright. Now we are here. Probably could jump to that edge. I don't see how that helps me. Can't really jump there. Can't really jump there. Oh, I got it. This is so simple, actually. I just solved it without even really trying. I just need to come on the left side. Hit this. Right. So, stand on this until this is all the way down. Stand on this for just a couple seconds. It should hit the wall and then be powering the fan permanently. Now I just work my way down this single line and get shot right back. Interesting, I didn't turn around that time. So I was backed into a jump and it didn't turn me around. So it seems like that's probably hand programmed, because I didn't turn that option off. Right. So I'm fairly certain we're gonna have to get up to the top and then use the red spots. So it's going to be this way to not get blown that direction, because there is enough room to still, oops, there's still enough room to get blown and fall off the edge. So we have to just kind of keep an eye on this and Hopefully we got past that point. Yes, seems like we did. So we got it. And are there any extras or Easter eggs or collectibles? See a little bit of a red. It's probably just reflecting light, though. Let's see. Do I see red now? No. Music starts playing once we get over here. Or did the first time, at least. Again, it feels like we could very easily have just had open air levels. Darksiders 2, not to be confused with Darkstalkers, which I always do, had that idea where you were playing an action-adventure RPG game and you could see through cracks in the castle walls when you were in a dungeon. It didn't feel right in that game. Here, I don't think it would matter, particularly since the Talos principle in particular has you under open sky the whole time, and it doesn't seem like we're even going to get a full line of dialogue. See, my guess would be that each one of these is part of the original ship and everything else is human built. That would be my guess as far as what this world is. Or second generation built, at least, to mean that if the original computer came in a spaceship, that texture popped in with that lighting effect. Maybe a alien ship did land, and then maybe the rest of the facility was built with materials that were available on Earth. So this is white on white. This is gray on the inside with a white background. I'm seeing a lot of pop-in, and one of the 3 doors is unlocked. That was just one puzzle, so this is going to get nicer, which is good, because that seemed pretty insane as far as if we were going to do 4 or 5 puzzles, since I know they're going to get more difficult. This is something that certainly happened in Portal also. Portal 2 in particular, there's entire sections where the game is kind of going on forever. I guess I would need to do this first. There's a one-time blue switch over this direction, which means did that change? What is this really changing? It's moving this one column. Not that I could jump up on that column anyways. So this is it's a moving platform. Interesting. That definitely was not in Q.U.B.E. So it is just moving everything that direction and the other direction. Okay. If I can actually get up on the ledge this way, I'm gonna feel a little disappointed. Are these doors locked to us once we walk in? Are you doomed forever? Seems not. So it's possible that there's a concept or an idea here that we've yet to run into. But I don't think so. I think this is actually pretty obvious. You just wanted to do that so that we can then move it over so that we can hit this one-time switch, which I don't have to step on anymore, so that I can I assume knock myself up this way, and let's see, put that there, and put that there, and put that there. See, that time it turned around. And we'll just remove that. And that didn't work. We'll have to do that again. That's alright. This will still work. We just needed an extra step. And the puzzle is solved. And the game is certainly just treating us to activate all of these mindlessly. There seems to be only real one option, like the first game. All we can do is go forward, but this time, instead of forward being a extremely linear pathway, it is broken up into subsections, which is, I believe, a criticism I said that I would have done, is had more of a hub room and done that. So they certainly learned, not from me per se, but from others. Let's see, so there is a door over here hidden from view if you're on the other side of that wall. Okay, I can somewhat safely. Let's see. So if I'm to put that up and then that, okay. Again, I'm getting ding ding ding. And what would that do? If I put that there, that works. Fine. If I put that there, that works. So maybe this is just a red herring, and I'm just supposed to do that. Well, flinging oneself at the wall is not a satisfactory solution, apparently. Suppose it was worth a try. I think I've got the gist of this, though. Do that. Stand here. That blows against that point. I don't even think I have to really target this. I have to target the platform. There we go. We'll just try to save ourselves some time. I didn't save myself any time doing that. Alright, but whatever. Notice that this platform is just moving back and forth without there being really a wall connected to it. So I don't really see the reason why that was introduced as a concept and then is immediately forgotten as a concept late in the next puzzle. I know we could have done these puzzles in different orders, but just more pads. That certainly seems very human friendly. Of course, why build elevators if you were just gonna force people to fling themselves? I mean, clearly this feels like this is a test, an experiment in both mental and physical capability, and not just a facility that happened to rearrange itself in its decrepitude as a puzzle. Where I would say Portal 2, some of their puzzles were implied to heavily only exist because the facility was damaged. And yeah, it doesn't seem like there's ever going to be a way to get on top of any of these. Everything's shaking a little bit.
What is that?
I think whatever you're doing in there is having an effect on the greater structure.
Let's hope it's a good thing. This reactor seems to be fully powered and is sending something back to that machine. I'm gonna check it out.
So, yeah. I don't know if we're destroying the facility or activating the facility. I mean, it definitely does feel like we're doing something different than the first game, but we may very well not be. And I kind of would like to see the character from the Director's Cut DLC. I'd like to see him, both characters or all three characters, make a comment or make an appearance. But for all I know, this happened thousands upon thousands of years before the or after the events of the first game. It'd be surprising if it was before, but that would be an interesting twist. Also, and yeah, unless I am playing as the character of the female voice in the first game, like that's kind of the only thing that would tie in a surprising way. Alright, well, we've gone another 35 minutes, 37 minutes for this recording. And we're still at chapter 5, so chapters have gotten a lot longer than they were before, which is good. So I was getting afraid we might end up with chapter 80 or something. I guess there's nothing really wrong with calling levels chapters at that point, but generally you don't go into the double digits as far as chapters in a game. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.